Hi everyone, and thank you for downloading our report called Talent Assessment Strategies, a Decisive Guide for Organizational Performance. My name is Dario Priolo, and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer of Profiles International, and I'd like to take the next 5 minutes just to walk you through the report. I realize that it is a very hefty piece, and it may take you some time to get through it. There's a tremendous amount of great data and insight inside. And I also realize that a number of you are probably viewing on a mobile device, and video is just a little bit easier for you to watch than to actually download a PDF and to try to read through the report. So I'll give you some highlights here, and hopefully that will motivate you to read the report when you have more time. So this is a study that we co-sponsored with the Aberdeen Group. Aberdeen actually did the research. They're a highly reputable research company, and they have some great analysts who are tremendously experienced in this field. And the way that Aberdeen does their work, they will actually do some comprehensive surveying of organizations, and then what they'll do is they'll develop what they call their best-in-class performance group, and that becomes the benchmark group that they compare everybody else against. And in this case, the best-in-class performance group, they selected 3 key performance criteria to distinguish them. And here it is. So 84% of their employees received a rating of exceed on the last performance review. 81% of key positions have at least one willing and able successor identified. And 33% average year-over-year improvement in hiring manager satisfaction. So that's the criteria that Aberdeen used to develop their benchmark group, and you'll see throughout the report how they compare everybody to that benchmark group and really give you a good flavor for how organizations that, in this case, use assessments are outperforming their peer groups and how they're outperforming them. Down here, you have some quick required actions. So in addition to all of the practices of the best-in-class performers, they're recommending that organizations use assessments in the pre- and post-hire throughout the employee life cycle. They're recommending that they define a competency framework to assess against and to link assessment results to organizational performance metrics and communicate that impact regularly. So this is, quite frankly, some of the standard reasons why many organizations use assessments. It's really a tool to help select and develop people and to help manage performance. So we're pleased that they're sort of echoing our value proposition to our clients and prospects. Moving through here, you'll see that there is a very comprehensive table of contents with a lot of figures, a lot of tables, a lot of data. So for those of you who are either contemplating buying assessments or implementing assessments for the first time, and also for those who maybe use assessments and need to assess whether or not you're getting the most bang for your buck from them. There's a lot of data in here that can help you make some really good comparisons to extract the most value from the investment that you're making in assessments today. Some really good recommendations inside. Okay, so really some cool facts here that they always present, and there are tons of these throughout the report. But you can see here, organizations using assessments are 24% more likely to have a ready and willing successor name for each position. And these organizations that are using assessments demonstrated 75% year-over-year improvement in hiring manager satisfaction. That is extremely important because assessments are great pre-hire selection tools that organizations should be using. Can't imagine an organization hiring somebody without first assessing them to really understand them. And you can see here that it makes a big difference with respect to the hiring manager satisfaction. A 75% year-over-year decrease in hiring costs. Again, that is so important because it can cost a tremendous amount of money to hire somebody, especially somebody that is, commands a high salary or is in a difficult to place job. So it's very, very helpful here. And 2.5 times greater year-over-year increase in profit per full-time equivalent. So not much more you can say about that. That is a really key fact. So as you go through, you'll see all sorts of great figures and data and insight into the importance of using assessments and how organizations are using assessments. I think you'll find this to be a very, very valuable report, whether you're an HR professional, a business line manager, an organizational talent person. Just lots of great data and statistics in here that will give you a lot of good insight into why assessments might be right for your company, and if you're using assessments, how you can best use them. So again, I encourage you to download this report from our website, www.profilesinternational.com, and I hope you find it enjoyable and valuable. Have a great day.